Welcome to our guide. Frozen bananas stay fresh up to 3 months when stored in airtight freezer bags. In this video, we dive into the science of banana freezer storage and explain why airtight freezer bags matter so much. You'll learn about flash freezing versus regular freezing, temperature control, preventing freezer burn, and the optimal ripeness before freezing to keep nutrition intact. We'll also cover signs your frozen bananas have gone bad, thawing techniques, and fun, creative ways to use your frozen stash. 1. The scientific truth about banana freezer storage. Ever wondered why some people swear by frozen bananas while others avoid them completely? The science behind banana preservation in freezers is more fascinating than you'd think. When properly frozen in airtight bags, bananas can maintain their quality for up to 2-3 months, though cut bananas will last about the same time frame in the freezer. The key lies in understanding how freezing affects the fruit's cellular structure and nutritional content. Most people don't realize that banana freezing can help retain their flavor, color, texture, and vitamin content when done correctly. The magic happens at the molecular level, where cold temperatures slow the movement of molecules within the fruit, causing microbes to enter a dormant stage and preventing microorganisms from growing. 2. Why airtight freezer bags make all the difference. The secret weapon in successful banana freezing isn't just temperature, it's about controlling air exposure. To prevent freezer burn, remove all air and seal airtight, using packaging designed specifically for freezing foods. Regular plastic bags simply won't cut it here, as they allow air to seep in and ruin your carefully preserved fruit. Vacuum packaging eliminates air exposure and stops freezer burn, which is why professional kitchens rely on this method. Think of it like wrapping your bananas in an invisible protective shield that keeps moisture in and destroys the enemies of freshness, oxygen, and temperature fluctuations. Vacuum bags are specially made to keep air from seeping into or out of the bag, while standard poly bags will not hold a vacuum, causing air to enter and potentially cause freezer burn. 3. The 3-month magic window. Here's where things get interesting. When properly stored, bananas will maintain best quality for 2 to 3 months, but will remain safe beyond that time. This isn't just arbitrary timing, it's based on the natural degradation processes that occur even in frozen conditions. For the best quality and taste, it is recommended to consume them within 3 to 4 months. The 3-month window represents the sweet spot where frozen bananas retain nearly all their original characteristics. Beyond this point, while still safe to eat, you might notice subtle changes in texture and flavor that could affect your culinary creations. 4. Nutritional value remains surprisingly intact. Contrary to popular belief, freezing doesn't destroy banana nutrition. Bananas do not lose nutrients significantly when frozen, and research shows that while freezing does alter some nutrient content, it doesn't completely obliterate it, with most vitamins remaining intact during this process. In fact, some studies suggest frozen fruits might even have advantages over fresh ones. In several different studies, nutrients were found to stay intact for up to a year after being frozen, with some bananas found to have a higher level of antioxidants than fresh ones that had been exposed to air. This happens because fresh fruits are often picked before they're fully ripe so they can withstand transport, while frozen fruits are typically picked at their peak ripeness and flash frozen within hours of harvest. 5. Flash freezing versus regular freezing methods. Not all freezing methods are created equal. The proper technique involves removing the peel, placing bananas on a parchment paper-lined tray, freezing them individually until solid, then transferring them to a freezer bag and removing the air before sealing. This method prevents the dreaded banana brick effect where everything freezes together in one unusable lump. Professional food preservation experts recommend freezing produce as quickly as possible to avoid mushy fruits and vegetables, with some freezer manuals recommending setting the temperature at the coldest setting several hours before placing foods in the freezer. This rapid freezing minimizes ice crystal formation, which is what causes that unpleasant mushy texture when thawed. 6. Temperature control is critical for success. Your freezer temperature plays a huge role in banana preservation success. Maintaining a consistent freezer temperature of 0 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, can help keep your food in its best condition. Any temperature fluctuations can cause damaging ice crystal formation and compromise the fruit's cellular structure. Temperature stability becomes even more important when you consider that during flash freezing at 30 degrees C or 22 degrees Fahrenheit, vitamin C loses its properties by only 15–20%, which is significantly less than other preservation methods. The key is maintaining that consistent cold environment throughout the storage period. 7. Preventing freezer burn through proper packaging. Freezer burn occurs when moisture loss, or ice crystals evaporating from the surface area of a product, produces grainy, brownish spots where the tissues become dry and tough. While still safe to eat, freezer-burned bananas lose their appealing taste and texture. The solution lies in creating multiple barriers against air exposure. For optimal protection, use 2 layers. Wrap items first in plastic wrap, then put the wrapped item in a freezer bag, or wrap again in aluminum foil. This double barrier method works especially well for preserving banana quality over extended periods. 8. Optimal ripeness level before freezing. Timing is everything when it comes to freezing bananas. The absolute best bananas to freeze are those that are overripe, not to the point of blackness, but speckled with brown dots on their exterior, as these are mushier in texture and less appealing for fresh eating. It's important to freeze bananas while they're fully ripe, because this is when they contain maximum sugars and optimal flavor compounds. If you see your bananas beginning to develop brown spots on the outside, flash freeze them to contain all the nutrients. This perfect timing ensures you capture the fruit at its nutritional and flavor peak. 9. Signs your frozen bananas have gone bad. Even properly stored frozen bananas won't last forever. After freezing, check their consistency. If they're oozing or look soft, this could indicate the bananas are spoiled. Trust your senses here. Spoiled frozen bananas will have off odors and unusual textures that signal it's time to discard them. As bananas defrost, it's common for them to release some moisture and turn brown and start to discolor, no matter how you choose to store them. However, this browning is normal and doesn't indicate spoilage. It's simply the natural result of cell wall breakdown during the freezing and thawing process. 10. Thawing techniques for best results. How you thaw frozen bananas can make or break their final quality. It's best to thaw gradually in the refrigerator by transferring the frozen bananas from the freezer to the fridge and allowing them to thaw overnight. This slow thawing process helps maintain better texture and prevents excessive moisture loss. When fruit is thawed improperly or too slowly at room temperature, it can lead to further nutrient loss as enzymes become active again and begin breaking down the fruit's cellular structure. The controlled refrigerator environment keeps these damaging processes in check while allowing for safe, gradual thawing. 11. Creative uses for your frozen banana stash. Successfully frozen bananas open up a world of culinary possibilities. Freezing bananas in coin-size pieces is a great way to make a healthier vegan ice cream alternative, with chocolate and ice cream being a fan favorite requiring only 3 ingredients. The naturally creamy texture of frozen bananas makes them perfect smoothie bases that add thickness without diluting flavors. Upon thawing, bananas will turn soft, but this has no effect on nutrients or taste, making them perfect for smoothies, shakes or baking. Professional bakers often prefer using frozen bananas for banana bread and muffins because the cell wall breakdown that occurs during freezing actually makes the fruit easier to incorporate and creates more intense banana flavor in baked goods. Frozen bananas represent one of nature's most convenient preserved foods when stored properly in airtight freezer bags. The 3-month optimal storage window provides plenty of time to enjoy their nutritional benefits and culinary versatility, while proper preparation and storage techniques ensure maximum quality retention. Whether you're preventing food waste, meal prepping, or just wanting convenient smoothie ingredients on hand, mastering banana freezing techniques opens up endless possibilities for healthy, delicious meals year-round.